my parents did support me a lot.
And I think that's essential for anyone.
Yes.
Who really want to get into this zone where you want to try out something new. Yeah.
So right now you're working out of Canada and you're studying there, but you're planning on coming back to Sri Lanka and continuing your profession here, or you're going to sort of stay there?
It all depends.
What's the plan?
It all depends, because I see it growing in both places. But to be honest, in the Western countries like Canada, the USA, it's booming bigger than Sri Lanka. But I'm not saying I won't come here. I do enjoy it here, but I'll be here and there.
Oh, yeah, so it's sort of a juggling act again that you have to do there.
So,
But what's the fan response like now? I'm sure that you have a lot of female supporters as well. Drop Quiz is a name that's recognized now. There's some recognition there, of course. So what's the response been like?
Well, at the beginning, I had like 100 fans on Facebook. I was like, that's a lot to me.
Okay.
And now I'm just really close to 10,000 fans.
Wow.
In an year.
Okay.
And the second I post a link on Facebook, they're like, wow, nice track. Download link, please give it to me now. I'm like, okay, just give me a second. So it's pretty good response and feedback from my fans.
Did you expect this when you started out?
I didn't expect it when I carried this on. It's just a hobby. That's all.
Yeah, why did you decide to because I think you mentioned earlier to me that you started out pretty late actually.
Yes.
When did you start out, and why did you suddenly decide to start mixing tracks and putting them on the internet?
Okay, so I started producing late 2011. But back in the day I listened to sets from DJs from like Tomorrowland, Ultra Music Festival and so on. And I just fell in love with EDM. I just kept on listening to Afrojack. Honestly, Afrojack inspired me to produce.
I see, wow.
He's like my inspiration to produce. So after listening to all this music, all these tracks, I was like, why don't I make my own music? I tried out. And honestly, I actually gave up at one point. I installed the software, I was like, okay, I want to make music. I gave up. I was like, it's too hard for me. I just gave up, deleted it, uninstalled it. And then a few weeks later, I was like, I'm going to try again. Installed it, got the hang of it.
Reinstalled it?
Reinstalled it, got the hang of it. I was like, cool.
I think that's a powerful message that we would like to encode to all the people out there as well. Never give up, yeah?
Exactly, never give up. Follow your dream.
So you start something, even if you fail, they're the pillars of success.
Exactly.
What do you want to say to all the fans out there and people who want to be you in the future? Okay. That's what I meant by fans, who like to be you. Yeah?
So to everyone who wants to produce or become a producer, don't think it's too late. Start now and you'll get somewhere, because I never expected this of me. And it's surprising. So never give up, follow your dreams. If you have the passion for it, you can do it. So just go ahead, do it.
Bearing on that note, do we have international potential just like yourself? Any friends of yours or any outsiders that you've listened to so far who have the potential and who have the guts to go to that international standard?
Yes, of course, because I've heard Sri Lankan producers' music, and they have the potential. They have the potential to just break through Sri Lanka and go international. So they can.
But now you've had your tracks played at Tomorrowland, and Drop Wiz, the name is there on the sets at Tomorrowland, but you haven't been there yet, I've heard.
I haven't been there.
So
not yet though.
Not yet. So is that a plan that you have in the future to be there?
Yep.
And have you seen Afrojack in concert? Now he's one of your inspirations.
He came to Sri Lanka last year, but I was in Canada, so I missed it.
So all the way here in Sri Lanka, we're getting these great artists, but you have to catch them in Canada.
Yeah.
Alright, that's a bit ironic, but hopefully you get to catch them soon.
In the next line of goals, what's your next big aim?
Next big aim, just produce more music. Because I don't really have an aim, like, I don't expect myself to be big.
So you live in the moment, yeah?
Exactly. So I produce my music, put it on YouTube, SoundCloud, let my fans listen to it, download it, and whatever happens is gonna happen.
So we basically listen to the positive side of things. Did you ever get any sort of constructive criticism or destructive criticism at that, and heavy bashing? Tell us about that as well.
Well, no.
Never.
Okay.
But you must be knowing that there are people who do that. There are blogs that go on, and people can really hash your song. And how can someone prepare for that sort of experience?
Well, it's going to happen to you any time of your career, and you can't help it. But to me, honestly, it didn't happen. I don't know why, it just didn't happen to me. And I'm really happy about that.
Yeah, we're gonna touch gold. Hopefully it doesn't happen to you.
Yeah.
We wish you all the best as well in the future.
Thank you.
For
Thank
everything to go smoothly as ever.
you. Yep.
Okay?
Thank you.
Amaya?
And I mean, there are so many people who would like to start this up, and so many people who have given up halfway. And like you mentioned earlier, it's
Yeah.
all about getting up and trying again,
Exactly.
right? So what kind of background do you have to build around yourself, and what kind of environment do you have to have around yourself for you to be able to do that? Why did you suddenly decide to like start doing it again?
Because I had the passion for it. I just wanted to do it so bad. But I gave up at one point. I was like, I can't do it. It's so hard. I was trying day and night. I didn't sleep for nights. I was just trying to make just a single beat, a loop, just a loop of a beat. But I couldn't. So I just deleted it, took it off. I was like, no, I can't do it. And then the passion of producing music was just in me. So I was like, I have to do it somehow. I can't just
Yeah.
give up right now.
But do you have a musical background? Do you play instruments or?
None. I didn't play anything. I learned everything on the go, self-taught.
I see. And when you say you started late 2011, so
Yeah.
you had basically what, a year, maybe a bit more, to really catch up on everything that most people have been doing for a long time.
Yep.
So did
So
you
in less
feel
than
that
2
crunch?
years, you're here, what you're doing right now in the most epic way ever possible, and then you're achieving the superstar dream that everyone has in Sri Lanka and elsewhere as well. Now that's the way to go, bro. Very proud of you.
Thank
On
you.
behalf of the entire GMSL team.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we have come to the end of this particular segment. Thank you so much, DJ Dropwiz, for being with us on the show
No
and
problem.
for sharing all the news that you have, because this is something really great that a Sri Lankan is achieving at an international level. And it's very important, I think, for everyone here at home to know about this and to really get to know you and what you're doing. So any shout outs that you want to give to anyone who's helped you out or anything like that?
First of all, Yasmin Yusuf, she got me here.
I
Thank you
see.
so much. And the YesFM team and the crew. And you guys for bringing me here, having me here in the morning for your show. And my family and friends who supported me, gave me the support I needed, the financial support. And to everybody who voted for my track on the Yes Homegrown show. And to all my fans, of course.
All right, so that's a great shout out. Well, thank you so much and good luck on
Thank
everything
you.
that you're going to do in
Thank
the
you so
future,
much.
be it business or EDM producing or whatever it is you decide to do.
Yeah.
All the best.
Thank you so much.
We'll have you back on the show as well once again.
Definitely.
For sure. All right, it's time for us to take another commercial break, but do not forget to join our Facebook page. It's www.facebook.com/goodmorning Sri Lanka. We'll be back.